Hey there filmmakers, both amateurs and pros alike. We're just getting set to start on our newest spoof. It's a spoof of Criminal Minds. That's as much as we're going to tell you, except that we needed a couple of those FBI bulletproof vests for a couple of the scenes that we were shooting. And so we thought you might want to see how we built those because they're pretty cool, and we thought you might just like to see the build process. First thing we needed to do is get some material for the base of the outfit. And so what we found is this rather nice flexible foam material. It's actually some of that kids play surface foam, but you can tell from the little notches there so you can connect them together. We're going to be stripping all those off eventually, and actually we're going to be using the gray side and painting it up, and that's what we're going to make the bulk of the vest out of. No, we're not planning a huge voyage anywhere. We just needed a couple of really big sheets of paper. We're using a couple old aviation maps, so you can use whatever you want. It's basically just got to be big enough so that it would cover one of these. What we're going to do is make a template because we actually need 2 vests, which means we need 4 pieces of this. One for the front, one for the back, times 2, that's our 4. So what we do is cut out a basic template so that all the pieces are going to be the same size and shape, and that'll make them easier to fit together afterwards. After coming up with what we hope is a decent template here, we're cutting it out so that we have something that we can trace later. After much deliberation, measurement, guessing, accurate cutting, and snapping kneecaps, crawling around trying to do this, we have come up with this, our template. And here we have our finished product, which will end up going like that. We'll have some shoulder straps to hold it on the top. The wider parts will go around the side with some straps there, and we should be good to go. So what we've done to make sure that we've maximized the use of our foam, the spaces were 22 inches. So basically inside the tabs, it's a 22-inch square. So we made sure that our total lengths and widths were no more than 22 inches. And so now we've taped this in place here, just to kind of get an idea of the fit. And it looks like we're pretty much bang on. So now we will trace it out and try cutting all these things and see what we end up with. So the fun part, or not so fun part, cutting it carefully. So we're going to use an X-Acto knife or carpet knife, whatever you want to call it, to work our way through. We're cutting from the back side where we've traced so that the parts come off nice and clean. You cut on the back in case you screw up. And we are done. So you cut out 2 of these. And now we have the front and the back portion for our Kevlar vest. So next we'll have to paint them up first, and then we'll attach the Velcro parts for the straps and make some labels for the front, and we should be good to go. And after a couple of coats of dark blue spray paint, we have our 2 pieces for our flak jacket. So now we have to assemble these by using some hot glue and putting our straps on the Velcro so that they are adjustable and we can fit them over whoever we need to. Now we've hot glued the pieces of Velcro onto what will be the front part of our vest, and we have hot glued the straps onto the back piece of the vest. These will go over the shoulder and attach to the Velcro on the front part. Now we've attached the other 4 Velcro pieces onto the front part of the vest, and we've now attached the stretchy Velcro pieces onto the back. So we're almost ready for a fitting. And here we have the finished product. You can see it completely wraps around, and we're all set for active duty. Oh, wait a minute. One thing's missing. Gotta slap on the logo from your favorite law enforcement agency, and there you go, all set. The logo's simple to do. We just printed it off on a color printer and cut out a 8x4 chunk of cardboard. And we just used some masking tape or duct tape that we doubled over to hold it in place there. It gives a nice bit of a relief and looks great. Plus it's changeable for whatever your needs are. Look out, unsubs, we're coming for you. And of course the Velcro straps make it completely adjustable to fit just about anybody.